not searching every face now, or chasing every sign. I've learned how to walk alone and still feel fine. I don't need another promise to feel complete, but sometimes hope still whispers something sweet. Maybe love will find me again when I least expect the truth, not to save me from the past, just to walk beside me through. I see couples in the distance, holding hands in the rain. I don't feel that old ache anymore, just a quiet kind of faith. I've been broken, I've been empty, I've been whole. I don't need to rush the ending, I just let it unfold. Maybe love will find me again in a different shape or time, not the fire that burns too fast, just a steady kind of light. Still stand where I am. Maybe love will find me again. I won't build my walls too high or close the door. I'll keep my heart open, nothing if it does, I'll meet it slow with open hands. Maybe love will find me again. I don't need to know the answers waiting down the line. I've stopped asking every moment if I'll be alright. I've learned how to trust the silence when words are gone. I don't fight the dark anymore, I just move on. The night will carry I don't need a destination, just a little while. I've been lost, I've been found, I've been weak, I've been strong. The night will carry me on. Every step feels lighter now than it did before. I don't count the doors that closed or knock anymore. I walk with everything I've been, and no shame, no disguise. Every scar is just a map through my life. The night will carry me on, no weight on my chest. I've learned how to rest inside what's left. No promises, no demands, no right or wrong. The night will carry me on. Maybe life was never meant to make sense at all. Maybe it's just learning how to walk when the lights fall. Carry me on. No more words, the road goes on. The night will carry me on. I've been staring at the ceiling, waiting for the ache to leave. Every breath is getting heavier than it's supposed to be. I don't cry like I used to. I just sit and let it drag. All this pain inside my chest, tears don't make the sound. Tears don't make the sound when nobody's around. You just fall into the dark and bleed. feels like nothing's wrong, like I'm already okay. But every smile I put on just pushes me away. I've learned how to hide the text behind a cold face net, but the loudest hurt I feel is the one I don't let out. Tears don't make a sound, they just burn their way down. Every truth I never saw still stays. I'm learning how to be inside without breaking down. Yeah, tears don't make a sound. The silence had a heartbeat. You hear my breaking slow. I don't need to say I'm harder. You already know. Tears don't make a sound, but they leave a mark. Every night I lose a piece of who you are. I don't need to shout the pain or let it drag me down. I just let it live with me. Tears don't make a sound when the world finally slows down and I'm safe to break somehow. I'll still be here in the dark where tears don't make a sound. We didn't count the minutes back then, didn't fear the end of the night. Every kiss felt like a promise, every wrong felt right. We thought love would always stay, young enough to never break. Now I'd give anything I had just to feel that way. Back when loving you was easy, back when hearts were light, when we didn't need a reason just to stay up all night. Now every memory before silence filled the space of everything we couldn't say. I know time won't let us stay in who we used to be, but I'll always miss the truth when loving you was easy. I said everything I needed to the walls and to the rain. I don't carry unanswered questions like I did back then. There was a time I feared the ending, like it meant I'd lose my way. Now I see it's just another moment that I can face. If this is the end, I'm fine. I've lived, I've loved, I've tried. I don't need another chapter just to feel alive. Every road that brought me here was worth the climb. If this is the end, I'm fine. I don't rewrite old conversations or wonder what went wrong. I let the memories stay where they are. They don't pull me along. I don't need forgiveness from the past I left behind. I've made peace with every version of my life. If this is the end, I'm fine. No fear hiding in my chest. I don't measure all my worth by what comes next. I've learned how to stand still without losing time. If this is the end, I'm fine. Maybe endings are the failure. Maybe they're a sign that you've reached the place where you stop asking why. If this is the end, I'm fine. Nothing left to prove. I don't need the world to change just to move. I'll carry every love I knew as a light. If this is the end, I'm fine. If this is the end, quiet moments, I let them stay a while. There's a calm I never noticed in learning how to smile. I used to fear the morning after lonely nights. Now I see the edge of something breaking through the light. There's a new light in the dark, not blinding, just enough to remind my heart I'm still capable of love. I don't know where it leads, I don't need to know right now. There's a new light in the dark, and I'm letting it in somehow. I still carry old emotions, like songs I used to play, but they don't control the rhythm of every step I take. I'm not chasing what I lost or who I used to be. I'm just open to the feeling that might come back to me. There's a new light in the dark, soft and warm and slow. Not a spark that burns too fast, just a steady glow. I won't hide behind the past or lock my heart down. There's a new light in the dark, and I trust it now. Maybe love won't look the same. Maybe that's okay. I don't need it to save me. I just want it to stay. There's a new light in the dark, and I finally see I don't have to be afraid of what might come to me. If love finds me again, I'll meet it where I am. There's a new light in the dark, and I understand. The night is still the night, but I'm not who I was. There's a new light in the dark, and it's enough. I sit alone with 6 steel strings, trying to forget everything. Every chord still leads to you, no matter what I do. I try to write a brand new song, something without your face. But every note I've been too hard still calls out your name. Was your name on my guitar, carved in every sound? Every time I play the truth, it just breaks me down. I could change the melody, but not who you are. Every song still knows the truth. There's your name on my guitar. Play the morning turns to blue, like sleep might finally come through. But every silence in between feels louder than it seems. I thought the music might save me, give my heart some rest. Loving you is written in every note I play next. There's your name on my guitar, in every lonely line. I can tune the strings again, but I can't rewind. I keep chasing something real through this old six-string scar. Every song I've ever loved has your name on my guitar. When the last note fades to silence and I lay this moment down, I still feel you in the echo of every sound. I remember nights I couldn't breathe, thought the pain would pull me under. Every step felt too damn heavy, like I never recovered. I lost myself in loving you, gave more than I could hold, but I found pieces on the floor I didn't know I owned. I'm still standing after you, even after all the truth don't fade away. They just remind you what you're worth. I don't wish you any harm, I don't wish you bad. I just learned how to keep my heart from falling through the cracks. I'm still standing after you, with my feet back on the ground. I made peace with every tear that never made a sound. You were everything I knew till I learned to make it through. Yeah, I'm still standing after you. Maybe love was meant to test me. Maybe breaking made me strong. I won't carry all the blame for holding on too I'm still standing after you. Not the same, but still alive. I don't need your shadow just to survive. You were part of who I was, not the end of what I'll do. I'm still standing after you. I won't erase the past we knew. I'll just walk forward stronger too. Still standing after you. I used to fear the quiet moments, like they'd pull me down. Every silence felt like proof that no one was around. But I've learned how to sit with myself without needing a name. I don't fill the dark with noise now, I just let it stay. I'm finally okay, alone, not empty, not afraid. I don't need another heart to tell me I'm okay. I made peace with every shadow that I used to run from. Yeah, I'm finally okay, alone. I walk these streets with open eyes, no weight upon my chest. I don't measure all my worth by who I'm loving next. I still believe in love somehow, but I don't need it here. I found a calm inside my soul I spent too long blaming the mirror for cracks I didn't choose. Every shadow felt like failure, every truth felt used. I thought love was something that I had to survive, but losing you taught me how to stay alive. I'm not broken anymore, I just bent along the way. Every scar I carry now help me stay. I don't need to be who I was back before. I'm not broken anymore. I walk through nights with heavy hands, holding on to doubt, but the weight I felt inside of me finally wore out. I don't need your voice to tell me who I should be. I found my strength in the silence that you left in me. I'm not broken anymore, I don't bleed like I did then. I make peace with every loss, every end. I won't fear the fall again like before. I'm not broken anymore. If love comes back around someday, I won't close the door, but I won't lose myself again like before. I'm not broken anymore, I don't shake when I let go. I've learned how to stand alone and still feel whole. You were part of my story, not the core. I'm not broken anymore. The past can knock, but I won't answer like before. I'm not broken anymore. I'm not broken anymore. The room is filled with words we won't say. Silence hanging in the air. Every moment slipping away like we were never there. I see it in your tired eyes, you've already made your choice. But there's still something left in me that needs to hear your fades away, and there's nothing left to try. I'll be holding on to every sound of that last song before goodbye. The clock is ticking soft and slow. Street lights paint the walls. I'm sitting with my thoughts to last, but they don't hurt at all. I still remember how it felt to dread the dark somehow. And something's changed inside of me. Midnight feels less lonely now. Midnight feels less lonely now. I'm not afraid to stay awake. The silence doesn't scream your name or make my heart break. I still miss who we were somehow, but I don't break down. Midnight feels less lonely now. I hear an old song on the radio we used to know by heart. Still tolls on the memory, but it doesn't tear me this long.